Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
It's locked.
Não atravessa? Por que o vampiro não atravessa? Ó, meu irmão. Só, meu irmãozito. Agora sejam todos bem-vindos. Obrigado pela presença. Nossa, nem vi isso aqui, não tinha nem visto isso aqui. Rodei, cheguei no mesmo lugar.
Look at it! Filthy piece of shit! Ah, it's dead! You'll pay for this!
Forgado, velho, cara. Esse, né? Coisa ali. Cara. Cadê o ratinho? Cadê o ratinho? Cadê o ratinho? Cadê o ratinho? Cadê o ratinho?
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces, Andy.
Quem que será que é esse maluco?
Must be a fool. Heartens me to know you can't see me. I swear quick. This is what the idiot had to say first.
Steady, boys! You've got one of them! He's dead!
O cara mata geral, velho.
It's a leech! Over there! There's one of them birds!
Carnaval! Beleza, Oninho? Como é que tá? Tranquilinho?
Don't come closer. See them fences?
O cara mata todo mundo. Aí sim, ó. Show de bola. Estamos aqui jogando esse joguinho meio capiroto aqui. Vampirinho do mal aqui, o vampirinho do mal aqui. Ah, me perdi aqui no jogo aqui, velho. Meio que me perdi aqui. Olha o UFC aí. Beleza, UFC? Parou a live lá já, UFC? Tio TKM, salve maninho, seja bem-vindo. Cara, eu tô curtindo ele também, viu, cara? Tô curtindo ele, velho. Joguinho bem interessante ele, uma pegadinha bem legal. Seja bem-vindo, galerinha. Muito obrigado pela presença, hein? Ele é bem complexo, né, velho? Ele é bem complexo o jogo. Ele é bem complexo mesmo. Show de bola. Aí eu tava estudando pra jogar ele no UFC. Aí eu pensei, vou jogar esse jogo pra ver como é que vai ser. Eu tô achando interessantinho ele.
It's locked, all right.
Eu acho que ele é bem difícil de você achar as coisas. Cara que tá chegando curtindo nosso conteúdo e puder se inscrever aí pra ajudar a gente, agradece aí também, hein, pela força.
Scowl voices in a garden. I should investigate. If they were to
Chegamos no
find somebody.
hospital, velho. No hospital, mas cadê essa entrada? Não é no hospital não. Olha os vampirinhos, tá atacando a galerinha aqui. Eu acho que não, viu, Val? Eu acho que não. Não sei certinho te explicar, mas eu acho que não é só PS4 não. Deve ter para as outras plataformas também.
But the suffering continues.
Também acho que tem, viu?
This must be the place.
Cheguei com esse jogo agora, velho, que deu no PC, não fazia nem ideia que existia.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Fazia nem ideia que existia, velho. Tática. Nintendo Switch lançou agora? Noite seguida.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Atenda a porta. Vamos atender a porta então.
Colin, I don't have all night.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortage.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
Legal, velho.
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ganhamos a chave do necrotério, velho. Onde é o necrotério? Já não sei.
It's locked, all right.
Onde é a chave do necrotério eu já não sei. 72 metros, 70 metros. Tá pra cá. Deve ser pra cá. Pra cá não é.
Not now. Please come back later.
Tá bom, mano. Volta depois. Tranquilo. Pegar uma serra.
It's locked.
$80 do lugar. 80 metros, velho. Eu quero agradecer a presença de todos aí. Sejam todos bem-vindos.
I cannot enter.
Aqui foi o necrotério? Onde eu vou entrar nessa bagaça? Com certeza que eu não tem flor que chegue aqui não. Opa, deixa eu ver esses. Quarentena, doenças contagiosas. Nossa, adoro esses barulhos, velho. Achamos o necrotério. Bora, galera, 15 likes aí, vamos chegar uns 15 likes aí. E mata esses trollzinhos aqui, velho. Esse trollzinho aqui é foda. Aí, grãozinho demorado? Jesus! Velho necrotério. Cara, coisa boa não vai ter aqui, garanto você. Coisa boa não vem aqui, velho. Não vem mesmo.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Aí. Deve ser coisa boa, não vem?
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Caraca, velho. Bagulho sinistro, irmão. Falta um só pra achar aqui, eu não consigo achar. Vou dar aquela pisadinha pra cá. Opa, opa. É tipo uma estamina. O sangue chega até ali embaixo, né? Só quer dizer que era pra baixo. E aqui.
It's locked.
E vai ficar só nessa área que eu sei. Ih, me perdi aqui. Aqui.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Chave do subsolo do necrotério. Então quer dizer que essa porta aqui, então.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
É pra lá, irmãozão. Vai pra lá, irmãozão. Eita, bagaço. Cara, tá tenso aqui, velho. Relatório do médico legista do hospital. Eu não sei falar o nome. Relatório de investigação. Falecimento Samuel Conner, raça caucasiana, sexo 39 anos.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Uma faca.
I'd better look into this.
Parte esquisita, irmão. Você é doido. Morre, amiguinho, morre. Esse machadinho aqui, ele é cruel.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Cruel, véi. Cara, joguinho bem interessante, viu, galerinha? Bem divertido o game. O machadinho do cara é cruel, velho. Esse machadinho aqui é cruel. Sejam bem-vindos, galera. Seja presente aí. Obrigado pela presença de todos aí. Se puder deixar o like, a gente agradece também. Essa tela de carregamento aqui é tensa, hein, velho. Para o distrito saudável. Essa galerinha tem fome, hein? Essa galerinha tem fome, velho. Eu vim pra ter fome, viu? Como que eu vou fabricar o tratamento, velho?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Se eu analisar bem, o jogo não é tão complexo assim, não. É tão complexo de outras maneiras.
I cannot enter.
UFC. Tem pra Xbox, o amigo seu acabou de falar, hein?
Not now.
It's locked.
Nossa, o Tilés é tenso, hein? O Tilés é tenso, velho. Eu comecei a trazer ele, parei. Comecei a trazer
Good
ele,
evening,
parei,
Dr.
velho. O
Strickland.
Gear eu tô trazendo.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Tem que achar um doutor aqui agora. Será que é esse aqui?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience
Vai
you?
trazer o
in
primeiro
some way,
Tilés ou Fábio?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swan's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Primeiro eu não joguei, os caras falaram que o primeiro é tenso, hein?
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your
Tá, primeiro
skills,
é
Dr.
tenso.
Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern
Os dois eu
sorcerer.
comecei
Be
a jogar,
careful what
parei.
you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is
Então
a
a galera
question
da hora
of
na live,
integrity.
sim.
These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Puta que nossa senhora, como é, velho? Como que é, velho?
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me.
Ai, que gostoso.
I've always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become misplaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation, they're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Soltou.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk
Soltou.
later.
I'm so tired.
Esse jogo é tenso,
Finally,
velho.
you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Ah, tudo isso foi um capítulo 1. Olha com... Ah, esse maluco aqui, ó. Esse que você tava falando aqui agora.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Fala com o Edgar, um rato. É
Good
isso
evening,
mesmo.
Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any
Ah,
help?
esse aqui é o Sticker.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I cannot enter.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Não, não é ele, tem. Não é ele.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Esse é outro.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr.
What?
Reed.
You know-
Can I be of any help?
Não, aqui é o
Goodbye,
doutor,
Dr. Strickland.
Não é ele que eu quero. Aqui fora? Não, daqui fora não.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me. Even the
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after
Ah, cara,
enduring
difícil achar, velho.
abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Foi ele que eu quero. Tá 9 metros de mim. Ele tá 9 metros, ele tá na parte de cima. Opa, na parte de cima não, na parte de baixo, né?
It's locked.
Oh,
Every street corner. The daily routine.
ah, aquele maluco lá da salinha.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Ah, sei.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
tal coisa. Entendeu? 6.000 de experiência, qualidade de sangue. Olha isso, velho. Se eu matar ele, eu ganho 6.000 de experiência. Né?
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Qualidade de sangue dele, 6.000 de experiência. Tá morto? Aqui morreu.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
É um jogão interessante ele, Fábio.
I'll see what kind of
Ele é
trouble
bem
Lady
complexo,
Ashbury is
velho. Ele é bem complexo, velho. É um jogo bem complexo. Só que ninguém dá nada pro jogo, hein, Fábio?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your word's kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who
Verdade,
saved me
eu
at
tenho
night.
games bons, velho. Muito games bons que a turma olha assim, vê a capa. Ah, o jogo deve ser uma porcaria, mas é legalzinho, cara.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
It seems I'm the butt of a joke, or pigeon of a con. Dr. Swansea might have told me who I was going to meet.
I know you're a man of action, Doctor, but take a moment to contemplate the terrain.
Tô pensando em fazer uns conteúdos aí pra galerinha que vira membro, aí tô pensando em como fazer ainda, só.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You might have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent.
Sabia que ela ia pedir alguma coisa pra mim.
You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
Agora quando alguém se inscreve ou vira membro, aparece a notificaçãozinha na tela agora.
The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regard of your condition.
Rato no hospital. Quem será esse rato, hein? Quem será? Opa, tá aqui já na área. Na área aqui já, ó.
Damn. The pain.
What is this? Who are you?
Get out of my room!
Ei, fala Ronaldo, como é que você tá, manito?
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave.
Yeah,
Threatening an
terminou o
old
joguinho lá?
defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. A Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor soul's
Caraca, mas é bocudo, hein?
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Contra a enfermeira Peppa. Tô curtindo aí também, viu, Ronaldo? Tô curtindo ele também, cara.
The
Bem
patients and
complexo.
staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
bem complexo o jogo, né? Com certeza ela tá por aqui.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Flanagan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Eu vou
Did
fazer
he
a série
really?
dele aqui, tô fazendo a série dele aqui.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read
Cara,
about your new blood
dois
transfusion
se torna
technique.
membro aí do canal,
Dr.
tem vários
Swansea made
benefícios
sure
aí que nós estamos bolando
I
esses
see.
membros aí, ó.
Well, I'm a little
Quem quiser
surprised.
tornar membro aí por
I suppose I'll
R$2,99
just
por
have to
mês aí, a
deal with
gente
this
agradece pela força aí.
unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood
deixar aquele like, hein,
transfusions are
galera.
Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Opa!
Have you seen a
Ela
strange
vem.
man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Ó, 2.500 sangue dela se eu pegar, ó.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've
Vacilei,
never heard
agora
such a
vacilei.
thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
At least that mistress
Nossa, tava aqui agorinha, velho. Ela tava aqui agorinha, mano. Já que tá no andar de sul?
Come now, we can handle this.
Deve ser essa maluca aqui.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
Fala,
My name is
Ronaldo.
Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Terminou o desafio lá do residente ou não?
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu
epidemic
won't last
espanhola.
forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well.
É,
Milton, the
é bem
ambulance
isso,
driver, is
velho.
even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Lembrei mais um aqui.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him.
But be warned, Milton is not the chatty
Eu
type.
acho que ficou.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during a shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
The old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Caraca, velho. O Wesley não gosta também nem amarrado de ouro, velho. Vacilei.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the
Para
nurses?
Croft.
I've never heard of such a
Peguei de
thing.
novo.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Não é ela não, é outra enfermeira. Deve estar lá em cima, velho.
Wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
I cannot enter.
Caraca, velho, cadê essa mulher, velho? Falta uma só. Lá embaixo mesmo. Lá fora que ela tá. Terminou o desafio lá, Ronaldo?
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
Don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Achei ela, velho. Achei! As telas de carregamento demorada, hein, velho?
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to flay him.
Vamos capturar o bandido.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Vamos trocar a foto do Nightboot? Eu tô usando o STREAMLAB Chatboot, ô Ronaldo. Eu não tô usando o Nightboot direto da página. Instalei o aplicativo STREAMLAB Nightboot e tô usando o Nightboot direto mesmo. Tem que ser pelo site. Aí ele pega a foto da sua conta do YouTube. Tem que baixar o STREAMLAB Chatboot.
What sort of creature is this?
Baixa um programa chamado STREAMLAB Chatboot. O programa chama STREAMLAB Chatboot, você baixa. Aí você vai para a sua conta normal, ele vai pedir para você logar. Vai logar, ele vai perguntar o boot se vai querer colocar, se dá permissão para ele colocar. Aí ele vai aparecer só a fotinha do...
I really must find her.
Tem muito segredo, não. Eu uso da página, né? Eu uso o Nightboot da página, né? loja tá enroscando, velho.
Can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out!
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air.
Essa como é que o cara não entrou pra dentro, velho?
I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Então tá, né? Resgatamos um cidadão.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes, I'll be... as soon as I can see the sky again.
Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá, bora lá, bora lá, bora lá, bora lá. Finalizamos mais uma parte. Ah, até que esse joguinho tá ficando interessante, velho. Drácula Games. Agora vai. Show de bola, Drácula. É novo por aqui, maninho. Seja bem-vindo. Obrigado pela sua presença. Estamos jogando o seu jogo aqui, maninho. Galera que tá chegando agora, sejam todos bem-vindos, curtir nosso conteúdo. Se puder acompanhar, a gente agradece demais, hein? Vamos ver. É louco. Nossa, que tela de Londrina demorada, velho. Tchau, irmão. Fica de boa aí, fique em paz. Olha que tela demora de carregar, velho. É louco. Ai, ai. $200. Cara, ele não corre, carinha, né, velho? É interessante. Ele não corre, ele... Vamos bater 20 likes, galera. 20 likes aí, 10 inscritos aí hoje. Vamos dar essa moralzinha pra nós aí. Cara, 8, velho. Cara, aqui é forte, hein? Cadê os ratinhos? Os ratinhos pra não encher. Ah, que legal, isso aí, pra isso serve. Bom saber. Ah, você tá de palhaçada que o jogo crashou comigo, velho. Crashou, velho. Cara, o jogo crashou comigo, velho. Vamos de novo. Tá de brincadeira, velho, que o jogo crashou comigo. Como é que tá funcionando isso aqui? O crashou comigo, velho. Tá de brincadeira com a minha pessoa. Bora aí, galera, bora encostar nos 15, nos 20 likes aí, galerinha. Bora lá, bora lá. Tá de brincadeira. Crashou ali, ó. Cadê os caras, velho? Cadê os caras, mano?
It's locked, all right.
Opa. O cara subiu tudo, velho. Cadê os bandidos? Achei. Cheguei nos caras, velho. Pô, presta celular pra mim ver o negócio aqui. Vai fazer um teste. Tá, distrito grave. Eita, aqui tá feia a coisa, hein? Aqui tá feio, vai. Olha o negócio. Chega, só vou fazer um teste. Nossa, que bagunça. Vamos aí, né, Fábio? Tô fazendo teste aqui, velho. Caraca, cadê o som? Cadê o fone isso aqui? Tô testando um negócio aqui. Quero ver se a notificação tá aparecendo. Que quando aparecer inscrito, tá ligado? Aí apareceu uma imagem aqui, mas eu não sei se tá funcionando, se não tá. Aí. Ah, apareceu. Ah, apareceu. Vamos ver se alguém se inscrever, vai aparecer a notificação pra mim aqui. Toma. Ah, o joguinho tá ficando interessante aqui, pessoal.
It's locked.
Cara, eu nunca vi tanta gente morta no lugar só, velho. Nunca vi, mano. Tá vindo aqui. Tá pra lá, amiguinho. E de novo?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Vamos ver. Olha, a qualidade de sangue dele é 3.350. Muito fraquinho a qualidade de sangue dele, velho. Resfriado, perda de qualidade no sangue. É, cara. Ah, ele pode. Olha que legal! Tem poder de coisa, velho. Toda aquela saqueada básica, né? Não, a gente tem que sair daqui, velho, né? Tá entupido aqui no negócio aqui, velho. Opa. Tem que ir. Controle de praga. Ganhamos um troféuzinho aqui, galera. Controle de praga. Show de bola, cara. O joguinho é muito interessante, mano. O que tá tentando abrir? O que é? Sai. Já vamos continuar. Amanhã vamos trazer os jogos da PCN no mês de novembro, velho. Vamos trazer também, começar a trazer também. Tá grave o negócio aqui, velho. A contaminação tá brava aqui.
I cannot enter.
Esse jogo ele é bem complexo. Mano do céu. Esqueci esconderijo. Poseidon, e aí, manito? Como é que você está? Tranquilo? Quando vai jogar aquele Among Us de novo lá, hein? Olha que longinho, que pesado, irmão. Cara, eu tô perdidinho nesse mapa aqui, irmão. Aqui tá tudo tranquilo, velho. Estamos aqui fazendo... jogando esse joguinho de Vampyr aqui. Vampyr. A mina baixa é foda, velho. Você não consegue atacar direito. Vai cá pra jogar aquele Among Us de novo lá, hein? Olha o jogo crashando. Caraca, cara chato, velho. Tá jogando o que, Poseidon?
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashby's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Tô de olho. Alface tá de olho aí, ó.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street? Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see.
Well, Ave.
So little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... Well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
What it is, she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Ah, o cara tá
gun,
doidão, mano.
alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Reeking worse than a week old lovey.
$30 Achei! Galera, obrigado pelos likes aí. Quem for novo aí puder acompanhar nosso trabalho também, a gente agradece aí.
I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. I will return later.
O cara tem ouvido bom, hein?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nidcott? No, not the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination for that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Tá.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Vai lá, FC. Muito obrigado pela presença aí, maninho. Valeu mesmo, hein? Bom serviço. Amanhã eu começo também.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You paid for peace of mind. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh! Vai voltar a trampar aqui mesmo? Ah, eu falei pra você, Fábio, você tem que tentar, mas você vai tentando. Vamos tentar, filho, não pode desistir não.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls there to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Por que todo mundo ele pergunta de Londres, hein?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Galera, encostamos aí nos 19 likes, galera.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
Chegar mais aí, alguns inscritos aí, a gente agradece
Samuel
também.
will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Caraca, irmão.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
quickly! It's on time! Demon! I are here to step
This man stung me with his
chato, velho.
his crucifix. This is not good news.
Ah, que bagulho louco.
I cannot enter.
$50 do lugar pra nem.
The walls of your home will not protect you. There is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
É, que bagulho sinistro esse game aqui.
Steady, boys! We've got... Leech! Kill it! You paid that!
Travar a mira já era. Vamos travar a mira e sentar o dedo nos caras. Senta o dedo nos caras, velho. O cara tá só na M8 esperando eu aqui. Ah lá, que bagulho sinistro. Ah, vou achar lugar pra dormir aqui. Tá chega essa porta, posso do local aqui. tem uma coisa a ver com isso aí.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Vai ter, galera. Voltei.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Ó, me descansar um pouco, dar meus pontos de debilidade.
You've wasted your life away.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse
Good evening,
than a week
Benjamin.
of lavvy.
Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke
Tá
Hospital?
chapadão, véi.
Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her, sir. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the end, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the end, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Prosseguindo bem.
Me? I'm not dying some piss stinking alley reeking worse than
Vamos seguindo bem. Ah, minha camisa. Legal. $2.000, muita coisa. Faço muita coisa. Defensivo, agressivo. Vigor sempre é bom. Agradecer a galera que tá acompanhando nós até agora aí. Show de bola. Obrigado pela presença. Que tela de longinho que demorada, velho. Olha. Tá subdemorado o meu carregamento. Nossa, aí que tá ficando bom. Olha a cara do maluco, velho. Olha a cara desse maluco. Cara, que jogo sinistro. Esse jogo merece um print. Galera, muito obrigado pela presença da galera que teve aqui hoje, a galera que tá com nós até o finalzinho da live aqui. Valeu, galera. Amanhã teremos mais live aqui no canal. Espero que vocês gostem. Muito obrigado pela presença e pelos likes também, galera. Valeu, fiquem com Deus. Muito obrigado.